I'm here with the great Nicc Bazar. With camera, by the way. Wait, I fucked that up. Nicc, what's your name and what's your gimmick?
What's up? My name's Nicc Bazar, and I'm with the camera. No, my gimmick is that I really like Gloom Unit and Shaggy the Airhead. And also I'm a doctor.
Can you tell? By the way, props on the cross. Props on the blunt in the crocs.
You gotta keep the blunt in the Crocs, brother.
That's a fucking move. So Nicc, you're actually here filming a documentary about EC.
I am
where
filming
he
a
just
documentary about EC.
He disappeared, but
yeah.
I talked to EC earlier,
Bless
and
him.
I asked him a little bit about that.
Yeah.
Can I ask you why you chose EC Juggalo
yes,
as a
great
subject?
Question. So, I like to make my videos kind of like experimental, like kind of mash them up with different types of content. So I wanted to make like a blog type video, but that was more so from the perspective of someone else's eyes, kind of like following them around the gathering and seeing everyone talking to them and shit. And I thought EC Juggalo would be a good subject for that because he kind of epitomizes what it means to be just like a true Scrubbalo Juggalo, just like a down-to-earth guy who's willing to give the shirt off your back to literally anyone, down to take the fucking shoes off his feet. He'll give you his last bottle of water type beat. Like, you know, he's a really good guy. And I met him through, I think honestly, through the Humble Among chat stream. Like, I would always make comments about how he would type in all caps and tell him, calm down, and Humble's chat stream. Keep your voice down, bro, too loud. He was saying like such positive stuff all the time, and I kind of picked up on that was his gimmick of being like a super loving, positive guy. I'm like, that's kind of my gimmick too, you know what I'm saying? So, I kind of made, I got close with him at at Gloom to the Tomb, because he was just like the guy who made sure I was good. He like made sure I had a hotel room, made sure I had food, made sure I had rides, made sure I was at the places I needed to be and everything. He's kind of the backbone that was running the whole ship, and I feel super grateful to have met him. So I feel like a lot of people know him. Like Devereaux knows him. Like everybody knows EC Juggalo. He's welcome anywhere, and that's interesting. That's kind of unique because it's not like that with someone who identifies solely as a fan and not as a creator a lot of the time. But EC kind of came over that. He kind of became like just a legendary Juggalo. Like
just from his supportive,
just from being a loving person.
Yeah.
Like no like fucking clout chase shit. Like no ulterior motive type shit.
Yeah.
He just wants to have a community and share and like be loving, and like that's what the Juggalos are all about. And it's been a really positive and fun thing to be able to follow him around and just see everyone listen to their stories about him and how he's helped out and shit.
That's so great. That's so great. Nicc, what are you most excited to see this weekend?
I gotta say the Gloom Unit set, because like it's Gloom Unit, I love Gloom Unit. They're banned.
You're their manager, you have to say that.
They don't pay me to say that, but I do have to say it, so. But the CheeseGate set, the last CheeseGate set, I'm also very excited about. It is allegedly the last CheeseGate set, and it's something they've never done before, and it's like something totally different and like monumental apparently. So I'm super blessed to have been hit up to make a music video for him for that. So that's my other mission. My two gathering missions have been my EC Jug documentary and filming this CheeseGate music video, the final CheeseGate video.
How did you come to find ICP and the Juggalodium?
Oh, when I was in high school, I did my last couple years of high school out in the Bay Area, and I moved to this town, and there was like a rumor that to keep us kids away from doing drugs underneath the bridge, they would say that there was a group of Juggalos that hung out under the bridge, and you want to just like steer clear of them. And my dad would always say that to me and shit. Like they'd be like, yo, like don't hang out under the bridge because there's like a group of Juggalos that hangs out under there. I had no idea what Juggalos were for the longest time. I just knew like, oh, like we gotta like stay away from them, like don't socialize with them. They're like social outcasts. They do their thing and they listen to music under the bridge. Like so we stay away from the bridge. And then I was always kind of like that. Like I was always an outcast myself for various reasons, being unconventional, for being queer, for having alternative, like I'm for studying alternative things. and I decided to look into ICP one day because I knew that the Juggalos and the ICP were connected, and I was like, oh, if this group of like social outcasts has like this music they like, maybe since I'm also a social outcast, I'll also like this music. So I checked out the music. Great Malenko was my first song. The title track was my first song, Great Malenko, and then listened to that whole album, fell in love with it. Listened to ICP from Dog Beats all the way through. This was just before Fred came out, so all the way through to just before Fred. And I just marathoned them, and then I kept marathoning the Joker's cards and ISP's other albums on repeat, like for like several years. Like all I would listen to, and just like I really
probably finding like more weird, obscure ones and shit while you're doing that.
I was going down all the internet rabbit holes, reading all the old message boards, like the old hatchet boards and stuff, and like got very just deeply immersed in this culture. And it really like pulled me out of a really dark place because I was really struggling a lot, and like I needed something to fully base my life and sense of self around other than the things that I was experiencing at the time. And so this gave me like something else, something else in life to like experience and to love and look forward to. So then I met my first Juggalos and shit, and it was all kind of all uphill from there. I was super late to the game on Juggalo social media though. I only joined like Juggalo Twitter like a year ago or two, so I don't know everyone as well as everyone knows each other, but I've been like around, like seeing everyone from the distance for a long time.
What does being a Juggalo mean to you?
Being a Juggalo means to me. What does it mean? Being a Juggalo means to me not being a bigot, fucking with the wicked shit, and doing anything for your family.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. Big whoop whoops to that. Have you ever had a paranormal experience?
I don't know if this is more of a paranormal experience or a close encounter. I don't know if which one it would be, if it was one.
Maybe an and/or type.
Yeah, it could be an and/or. I could explain. It could be explained by the paranormal. Could be explained by little aliens. But when I was camping once with one of my homies, and we were out deep in the woods, and in the middle of the night, I woke up and I was just sitting up in the tent for a while, and all of a sudden, all like maybe 50 little tiny hands were pressing all around the tent and leaving like the little indents of their little hands like this big with little claws, like kind of like a little bit bigger than like raccoon. I kind of thought, my only thing I could think of was it was raccoons, and they were all like patting on the tent, and then it would stop, and then they would like pat on the tent, and then there would be like just a couple in one area and another area. And I woke my homie up and I was like, I'm freaking the fuck out. What the fuck is going on? Is there some sort of like little like raccoon like army outside of our tent like trying to fucking break in right now? I was like screaming out. My parents were camping down the way from me, so we were screaming out to them. They couldn't hear anything apparently, and we were sitting there for maybe like 2 hours, and just every minute or two these little things would just kind of like press on the doors, and like we were scared to open up the zipper because we were like, they haven't tried to open the zipper, so we're just gonna not fuck with the zipper and just hope they go away. We just sat there until they went away.
That shit gave me chills. That shit frightened the hell out of me.
Oh, it frightened the fuck out of me, bro.
Oh my god.
No drugs at all. I was just a little high school youngster.
Holy shit, that's crazy. That's maybe the craziest one I've heard
Really,
so far asking that question.
Yeah,
Holy
it was.
fuck.
Yeah, it was scary. I still don't know what it was.
Is there anything you would like to plug or promote other than Gloom Unit?
I was just gonna say, gloomunit.com is a website. Lazyandcrazyclothing.com is a website. And watch my EC Juggalo documentary.
Subscribe to Nicc Bazar on YouTube. Maybe more on Instagram. I think you post more on Instagram, some of these video
follow
projects.
Gloom Goons.
Yeah, follow Gloom Goons.
Follow Gloom Goons.
Still doing Gloom Unit promotion.
Gloom Goons will help you find Nicc Bazar's Instagram account. So contact Gloom Goons about that.
Nick, thank you. I love you. I look up to you as a creator. Keep doing what you're doing. You're the shit. You're one of the shiniest parts of this Juggalodium, and I really appreciate you.
I love you, homie.
I love you. Whoop whoop.